Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we're reviewing the Kia Forte GT. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Jerry Signer Kia here in Salt Lake City, Utah, for giving me some time with this Forte. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 1.6-liter four-cylinder that goes through a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. Fuel economy is 27 around town and then 35 on the highway, with power outputs being 201 horsepower and then 195 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, when it comes to the design, it's pretty simplistic. You've got these body lines here on either side, and then it's kind of just flat in the center. Now, I'm a big fan of the Forte's new headlight design. I think it looks really sharp overall, especially the daytime running lights. And it looks like teeth almost in a way. Anyways, you've got some red inserted into the grille here, GT logo there off to the side, and you can see more red here on either side, and then we do have fog lights as well. And putting it all together for a compact car, it looks really cool. Now, coming on the side here, our tire wheel setup is 225/40/18 in the front and over in the rear. And you guys can see here with the wheels, you got the silver there on the top with the metallic gray, and then you got the Kia logo in the center. Pretty cool looking fender there. Blacked out mirror cap. Notice all the window trim's also blacked out. And then here is your full side view with the Forte GT. Now, taking a look at the key fob, we have our remote start function. We've got our lock and unlock. We also have the opening here for the trunk as well. And speaking of trunk, you guys can see we've got quite a bit of storage space here in the back. Also, we've got these two little pull tabs here to throw down the seats. And the next fun part is the spoiler here. You guys can see blacked out. And then we've got this cool kind of like light bar effect here on the back. GT logo down below. And then look at the red there with the exhaust tips. Those exhaust tips are huge. And then let me know what you guys think about the overall design here with the Forte GT. And now taking a look at the door panel here in the rear, you guys can see padding here, and then look at the stitching that goes across. Then I like this black trim right there. And then these seats, really cool design. You can see all the red stitching and everything. And then legroom back here is good. We also have some vents here in the rear, USB down below, little storage net. And then headroom back here, solid. Now, taking a look at the front door panel, it's actually soft touch at the top, which is nice. Then also down below where you rest your arm. All of your window controls right there. You've got your mirror adjustments as well, and the mirrors do have blind spot monitoring. And then notice the GT logo. You guys can see all the stitching, by the way, and the piping there. Manual adjustments on the side. And then look at the pedal layout. That's very nice. And then you also have your blind spot monitoring, stability control, and the steering wheel is manually adjustable. Now, taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see soft touch here at the top and at the bottom with the GT logo, and then perforated here on either side. And you got nice paddle shifters there on the back. We also have controls here for the adaptive cruise control, steering assist, voice command controls, and then you guys can see the regular stocks there on the back. Now, here's a quick look at the gauge cluster. You guys can see we've got that screen there in the center, which we can use to scroll through some different bits of information on the car. Analog gauges on either side, and then we do have our drive modes. So you've got a normal, sport, and smart. In reverse, we do have a backup camera with trajectory lines it turns with. The steering wheel resolution is pretty good. And then as for the infotainment system, you've got kind of like a shortcut bar here at the bottom of it. And overall response time with the screen, well. Anyways, overall response time with the screen is actually pretty good, as you can see. So easy enough to use. And then there is more soft touch here at the top of the dash as well, and that continues around the vent and everything. Even yeah, down there is soft touch too, which is nice. And then I like that trim that goes across. And then we do have dual zone climate controls. And then we have our wireless phone charging pad here. And then some USB action. And then here's our shifter for that dual clutch. Drive mode select behind it. And then that's for the camera system. Parking brake, and then your auto hold. And then you can see more storage here. And then nice padding here on the center console. Not huge, but you know, gets the job done. And then, yeah, pretty normal glove box. And then up top we do have a sunglass holder, and then just a darker headliner. Now here's a quick look at the window sticker, Forte GT, as you can see. So you got the standard equipment, and then you can see the stuff that comes with the GT package. And then this thing is pretty awesome, $25,910 total MSRP. Let's see how it drives. let's talk about visibility before we set off. So here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, dual blind spot monitoring, throw the rest to the rear, and Forte GT away. This is fun, affordable performance, I guess is what we will call it in today's review. This car really is, it is kind of, it's quite different. So first off, seat comfort's really good, actually. I like the mix of textures on the seat. I think they did a good job with that. Pretty good so far. It seems like it's got decent power. And obviously that's not like a real acceleration. We'll get one a little bit later. But yeah, so far I like the feel. And again, good torque. Transmission seems to be pretty responsive. This is just in the normal mode, by the way. Pop it over in the sport mode. See how the paddles are. Nice. Again, seems responsive. Seems responsive so far. It's interesting starting out of second. Very interesting. Ooh, we got a train. So since we got a train down there, we are going to be going down a slightly different route because the trains always take 2.5 centuries to get through. Ooh, that is a big puddle. That is a big puddle. But I like how responsive everything is. Like transmission, it's quick. It's very quick. It's the benefit of a dual clutch, right? You can just go from gear to gear a lot quicker. Just bombing through puddles. That's funny. Yeah, I like the steering. The steering's very responsive. So we're gonna get a little acceleration here. Obviously lost a little bit of traction there, but it's got great torque. I love the acceleration feel with this overall. I think they've done a really good job with that. Well, I guess we have to see if the Kia's puddle rated. Oh boy, here we go. You're welcome to Jerry Center Kia for giving you your guys' car. I don't know why I did turn signal. Your guys' car a free car wash. No problem. Yeah. Always interesting to cross there. Yeah, starting in a second gear is interesting. Still has good torque, but you definitely feel a little more lag than first. First is just wheel spin. So overall, I think this car's an absolute blast. Steering's great, handling's good. It's fun to drive. It's got a good powertrain, good transmission. Like it's a fun car for 25 grand. This is an absolute bargain for what you're getting. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Forte GT, but like Kia is making affordable fun cars great again. That's what we'll end with. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this Forte GT.